Hello and welcome back to Bang Average Gaming's Pokemon Soulsilver Randomised Nuzlocke. KDP here, and again it has been a while since I've sorted out an upload schedule for this. I have not long been back from a holiday to Croatia with my girlfriend, so hopefully back in action again. I know in the last one I promised that I would get on top of this, but I only promised I would get on top of it. I didn't say that I was going to come out regularly with videos because I didn't want to promise that. So on that note, getting straight back into it, we're going to dive into a very quick team recap, as it has been, pardon me, a little while. We have Willy Watts the Flaffy with the Technician ability, the moves Thundershock, Cotton Spore, Dig and Thunder Wave. We have Fang the Viper with the moves Poison Tail, Rock Smash, Bite, Dig and the Own Tempo ability. We have Boomer the Typhlosion with the moves Ember, Quick Attack, Flame Wheel, Smokescreen and the Anger Point ability. Kenya the Tropius with the moves Razor Leaf, Gust, Stomp, Growth and the Frisk ability. Bubbles of Vaporeon with the Adaptability ability and the moves Surf, Tackle, Sand Attack and Quick Attack. And then last but not least, we have Daffodilin the Roserade with the moves Magical Leaf, Poison Sting, Mega Drain, Cut and the Flower Gift ability. Nice and quick, we are straight back into the game. There is no hanging about here. In the last episode, I believe we reached Cyanwood City, or Cyanwood City, and we got a couple of encounters. We also defeated, oh god, I can't remember the guy's name. The guy, that's it, the guy that's obsessed with Suicune. We defeated him last episode with almost a couple of kind of tough battles. Almost, I think we possibly almost lost some Pokemon. So we defeated Yucine, and now we're going to go straight back into it with trying to take on the gym. So the main reason that we kind of came over to Cyanwood was the fact that obviously in the last city was Olivine City, the Ampharos and the tower needs the secret potion as it's named, and from the, I don't know, it would be like a pharmacy or something like that over here. Obviously, the other part of the fact that it's been a while is also, it'd be a bit risky doing that, is the fact that the game is slightly slower than I think usual on this. So I'm going to apologise, as I always do. I'm going to apologise for the poor quality and the poor speed. Hopefully, it kind of picks itself up as we kind of get along in the game. A nice easy first gym trainer there with the Puchiena. As you can see in this video, we're not quite on the monster. We're on a nice wee can of Pepsi Max today. Nice and light, keeping it light. As much as I love the golden elixir of the gods that is Monster. Oh man, good to be back in the Nuzlocke again. Obviously it was a little bit tricky, considering last time was I was having to re-record a full episode because we had lost footage from the previous one. Now, I'm going to stop talking just now because we need to focus here. A Snorlax can be quite devastating. I'm going to have a quick look at everyone's defense. Willy Watts has got an alright defense. Let's go for it. We're going to go for a Thunder Wave. I just feel like slowing it down would help. Okay. Now, this is going to be bad. Right. Now, this is where we're probably going to need max defense here. We're going to need the max defense. Snorlax has just maximised attack here. It's paralysed, which helps. Okay. What have we got better? Attack or special? I can't actually remember. Does Snorlax have... Right, so we've got way better special attack, so let's just go for... It's a little bit weaker, but let's go for the Ember. Oh, that is not good. Okay, right. Oh gosh. Right. Now we're going to have to swap. We're going to have to swap because we're asleep. So let's swap into Kenya. I think he had the better defense again. Gosh, we're only a couple minutes in and we're just straight into a really tough battle. The paralysis is good. That gives us a free switch there. Now we're going to just go for the Razor Leaf because we can get crits with that. So we're going to just go for it. We're going to try good defense. We're not going to get one shot, I don't think, especially at this level. Okay, there we go. That's good. Right. Yawn gives us a free turn. We will fall asleep if we don't finish, but Yawn gives us a free turn to get damage in. And we take it out, yes. Okay, that's good. Good start, good start. As you can see, maybe a little bit from me being away, is that I have grown a little bit of a beard. It will be removed shortly after this video, but I thought I'd keep it in just to... I couldn't really be bothered having to take the time out to kind of do it before this, but... keep the beard in for the Nuzlocke, why not? Take out this Lopunny. Ooh, high defense. We should resist that. It's quite a tough, quite a kind of tough trainer, I suppose, in this battle here. A fully maxed out attack Snorlax in comparison to, and a Lopunny in comparison to a Poochyena in the first one. Okay, right, focus can now drift off a little bit. So like I said previously, obviously, in the last episode was, or on this episode, in reference to the last episode should have been what I said, is that our last episode that was posted was a re-record essentially of what we were calling the lost episode. So I'd recorded a full 30 minutes. I was chatting away to the camera, had some good rhythm flowing, we were flying through the Nuzlocke. We hadn't got too far, I say flying through the Nuzlocke, I mean just in terms of, we were just chilling through the Nuzlocke. We'd made our way kind of up the lighthouse in Olivine, as well as maybe picking up a couple of encounters. And I go to sit down and edit it and realise that there is absolutely no sound at all. So I've made sure that I've tested it out, I've made sure everything's plugged in, and we 1000% have sound in this video, so I'm glad to say that I will not be having any technical difficulties in this one. And this one is there's not going to be, not that I can think of, there won't be any encounters in this episode, but we will be hopefully taking on the gym in this one. Now, I can technically take the gym leader on right now, but I want to get as much XP as possible before we take on Chuck. Okay, a Licky Licky can be tough, quite tricky. I'm going to go straight for the Thunder Shock here, disable. Nice crit. On that note, I'm going to go for Cotton Spore here because he's going to use disable. I want to get that speed down. Going a little bit faster than us. I'm going to use the Thunder Wave as well. Hopefully I can get some para hacks as well. But when I say para hacks, it's just a kind of, I'm not saying that I'm a big time gamer or anything, but it's a phrase that I've heard used in content about, obviously people would call it a hack, the fact that you can't actually hit your opponent if it happens frequently. So yeah, hopefully we can get quite a few paralysis. Are we still, yep, we're still disabled there, okay. Now that didn't do a whole lot of damage, but a crit might take us out. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. We're going to go for the dig again. Not a huge amount of attack on our, Flaffy, but why not? Stomp. I could live to regret this. If it takes it out. Okay, right, I'm going to be careful here. I'm going to swap. I'm going to swap now. Don't want to risk anything too much. And we get the free switch in with the paralysis. Lovely to see. Ember should take this out. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. I am seriously underestimating how much Ember would do. Really, Watts gets 26. We're actually not that far off our Flaffy evolving. We're 4 levels away. I think it evolves into Ampharos at level 30, which is good. So, hopefully, if we can keep some Pokemon alive, we'll get some more evolutions. So that's the only evolution that would actually currently be, or which would currently happen on the team. we only have one more to go because everybody else is fully evolved technically. So hopefully we can hang on to Woolly Watts a little bit longer and get that evolution into the Ampharos that we all want to see. I just feel like electric type is always one of the ones that I want to kind of have on my team generally. It's not that like other types can't be covered. So obviously electric's good against flying, it's good against water. Is that it? Flying and water? I think that's about it. But it's just one of those ones that it's also got some good resistances, and especially a couple of electric types. Like I like the Magnemite lines, like Magnemite, Magneton, Magnezone. Quite a few electric types are kind of paired up with Steel or some other kind of interesting typing, which is good. So it's always a pretty good one to have. Plus, it's only got one weakness, which is ground. Obviously, that being coupled up with Steel isn't great because then it's 4 times weak. But generally, these Pokemon either have Sturdy or Levitate, which is handy, which completely nullifies that weakness. Obviously, we still have weakness if you have like a Magneton or a Magnezone. Sorry, you still have weakness to like fire and fighting and. Yeah, so it's obviously there's still weaknesses there, but it means that it limits that one that could be 4 times weak. Okay, right, focus. We're gonna go with Bubbles. Surf is our highest power move, I think, right now. Okay, we need to focus here. Groudon's coming in. It'll be like level 26, 20, okay, 25. Right, we've got to be careful here. Scary Face. Lowering our speed's not bad because we're already slower, so we know that's gonna be the case. Hopefully a Surf can do some good damage. Oh, we take it out with 1 hit. Okay, this is what we love to see. We're taking out legendaries with 1 hit, with a Surf. Okay, Vaporeon, you are good to stay. We'll just keep you out for the Anorith. We'll send it. Vaporeon putting in the work. Putting in the work. So yeah, like I said, obviously in the previous video, I didn't try and... I think I did say that I would try and get back into some form of schedule. I also did know that I was going to be going on holiday. Now, whether or not I actually did say that, I cannot remember for the life of me. So, I'm not going to promise anything. I'm not going to promise anything in this one. I'm just going to go with the flow. See how we do, and if we get videos out, we get videos out. This is in my own time, this is for me to enjoy, and hopefully if people are interested and they want to watch, then hopefully this is for them to enjoy as well, and hopefully some crazy stuff can happen. We've already lost the Nuzlocke once, and technically this is our 2nd run. We've already lost the Nuzlocke prior to this, and do we need to go back? Yeah, we're going to go back. So we have already lost the Nuzlocke once, but we're doing good in our 2nd run. So some crazy stuff has already happened. We've been close. We've had some close encounters. We lost the Nuzlocke. Who did we lose it to? I think we lost to Palkia, I think. And oh, that was it. In Whitney's gym. I think Whitney had a Palkia in the last like randomization, and we came down to our very last. Palkia was her last Pokemon. Moltres was my last Pokemon, so we were obviously going to lose that, but we ended up getting, I think, we got like a crit or something, or we got it down to like the tiniest sliver of HP, and I thought we had the kill, and then realised that she hadn't even used her super potion yet, so it healed up and then slaughtered us. So, but it's good to see that we are back in action in this run. We're going strong. Chuck could be quite a tough fight here, so we're going to need to be prepared. I'm going to double check, we've just done this. I'm going to double check that we have enough. I want to make sure we've got 5 super potions and 9 freshwaters. The freshwater does 50. And we've got a soda pop which does 60. And a berry juice which does 20. Okay, so we're kind of fairly stocked up with healing items here. We'll do a quick save before Chuck here. Let's keep those fingers crossed that we can power through. this gym. If you're wondering why I'm kind of reaching over a little bit, is because I've got my my kind of tracker, my encounter tracker and badges tracker here, so hopefully getting prepped so that I can stamp in that 5th gym badge. Okay, let's do it. We shall do battle. Chuck. One thing about this gym leader that always annoys me, or annoyed me, was the fact that he's only got 2 Pokemon and he's the 5th gym leader. I feel like throughout these games it would have been so much better, especially because a lot of people know that the scaling in these games isn't great. So like, we're the 5th gym and it's not even hit level 30 yet, so a lot of people know, go for a special attack, a lot of people know that this, like I said, the scaling in this game isn't great, so generally it just means the levels are so much lower. So I was trying to figure out what I was going to say there, and I feel like as you go through these games, it should always be like the first gym leader, hopefully I can get the words out, should have like 2 Pokemon, maybe 3, and then as you progress it gets to the point where like maybe the 7th and 8th have full teams of 6, and then the same with the Elite 4. Like the Elite 4 in most games, I'm pretty sure each member only has 5 Pokemon, and I feel like it'd be so much. Obviously I understand the games are generally tailored to the kids and kids wouldn't get through them. Okay, this is kind of a bit of a free one. I'm going to stay in with Kenya here. In general, like, I know that, do we see how much this does? I know it's generally tailored to obviously towards kids and stuff, but maybe there should be like a mode where they should put in like a challenge mode or like a realistic mode or something like that, that means that, okay, so that's Seismic Toss, we better heal up here. I'm going to use a, I'm just going to use a Super Potion. But I think it would make it a lot more interesting if like, we could see that these gym leaders had this progression throughout the game, and that they did get stronger. And what I like about the new games, obviously with like Scarlet and Violet being, they are obviously kind of open world. The one thing I have to say about that is that obviously there's still some form of kind of way to go around the map, and you have to go to these gyms and have to go to these bases first because there is no levels, like level scaling. So I would love to have seen a completely open world game. So maybe the next game, like the next game they bring out, would be like fully open world. It means that you can go wherever you want. Gyms are scaled that way, so like each individual gym, there is 8 gyms, but you can do them in any order, and it's like, if you do it first, it has 2 Pokemon. If you do it second, it has 3 Pokemon, or it still has 2, but they're just stronger. Or maybe one's evolved, maybe one's different. It'd be cool to see 8 gym leaders across the full game that are scaled for no matter when you play them. If it's 1st through 8th, like whatever gym kind of level you take them on, they all have like similar strength, which would be unreal, and I think would be huge for the franchise. So this is why I've always been a little bit frustrated with Chuck, being that he's the 5th gym leader and he has 2 Pokemon. Like Morty is the one before him, and Morty has 4. I'm pretty sure Morty has, generally in the normal games, or not normals, like unrandomized ones, Morty has a Ghastly, 2 Haunter and a Gengar, so it's like, I don't know. Anyways, there's our 5th badge. We are going to be moving on swiftly. We're just approaching the 20-minute mark, so I'm going to try and see if we can... Oh, now, we've finally got a HM here, the Fly HM, which we're going to teach to our Tropius, which is the reason we have him on the team. As you know, if you've been watching, you know that I'm a very big fan of building up teams that are able to use all of the TMs without having to have a TM slave. So obviously there's certain TMs that aren't as good, like Flash for example, but we're going to use, I mean, we don't really use Growth because we don't have any special attacking moves. Maybe that'll change. I'll remove Gus for now, maybe that'll change, we'll maybe get another special attacking move, but like I said, I like keeping 6 Pokemon in the team and working with the HMs rather than, I've never been a fan of using a HM slave. I just feel like it's so pointless to me, and it wastes a spot in my team. I don't really want to have to constantly go back. Like generally in these games I've never really caught more than 6 Pokemon. I've gotten better now in these games. I've actually, in Scarlet, I've got like a full box that I switch out quite a lot, and the same with like when I've been playing through obviously Legends Arceus, the whole point of that game is to catch Pokemon, so rather than there is obviously kind of a story, and there's some form of kind of gyms with the what do you call them, like the guardians or whatever they are in that game. So, but generally, if I have a team of 6, I want to be able to use it. And like when I used to play these games, it was like I used it and they learnt the HMs regardless of whether or not I didn't like they were as good as other moves. I just think it was better. Makes it more challenging as well, because you're having to kind of play around with making sure you've got a team that can learn these moves and can adapt and adjust, and yeah, it's interesting. Up we go. This could possibly be, actually, now that I think about it, this could maybe be a 2-gem episode. But I'm gonna, I say 2-gem episode, but I'm thinking that, just admiring my little flick of hair here. Oh, there we go, Amphi's feeling good. Nice and bright, and there we go. Lights up the room. I was going to say a 2-gem episode there, but I think that knowing what Jasmine's levels are like, in the normal game she has, or unrandomized, I keep saying normal games, in the unrandomized version she has 2 Magnemite at level 30 and a Steelix at level 35. Now, if it's randomized, it could be like a level 35 Caterpie, which would be fine, but then it could also be like a level 35, like Groudon, Palkia, Dialga, Kyogre, Rayquaza, something like that, and we would be absolutely screwed. So for this episode, oh, perfect timing, I was just about to say, we could possibly go get some encounters, and with this phone call, it means that the Safari's opened up and we can go back to Cyanwood City and get our encounters that way towards the Safari Zone. So we can fly back. That flying speed. So we fly back and we go through this way. So we have the Cliff Edge Gate. Did you know there's a Safari Zone just around the corner? It's really fun. You'll see many different kinds of Pokemon. It's all you can catch. There's no reason not to go right, just around the corner. It won't take long. Why don't you drop by? Won't you? Yes. Perfect. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Why wouldn't we go and get another encounter? Now that I say that, do we have the Pokeballs for another encounter? We have 7. I'm going to go back. I want to make sure that for one encounter, or possibly 2 if we can squeeze it in, that we have Pokeballs for it. It's got a Pokemon, but I was just thinking, like, might not have... It should have Great Balls at least, maybe Ultra Balls at this point. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, we've got a few... We've got some packages. Oh, we've got a Moonstone. Do we have any Pokemon that can evolve by a Moonstone? I'm not sure, actually. I'll need to double check that. Oh, Ultra Balls. Perfect. Let's go for... Let's go for 10. Let's go for 10. Do we get the Premier Ball as well? No. We've got 7 of these, so let's go for, we'll make it nice even 20. We'll get a Premier Ball with that. So we have, so that means we've got 20 of those, and we've got 10 of those. Let's just get some more potions and stuff. So. I'm very aware that a couple of our Pokemon are starting to get a little bit higher in health, so let's do that. Let's also quickly see, we've still got time, so let's quickly see if we can sell anything. Do we have any like nuggets or nothing here? Got a few fossils. We've got the old amber. Yeah, nothing. Okay, nothing of use there. Oh. Right, well, we've seen this before, so we'll do a quick save, made sure that it's not gonna cause any damage to our save file here. And we'll do a quick restart. So I think generally I've seen people play this like on streams and stuff, and they've been able to just deal with that, with the kind of laggy hack thing, whatever's going on there. But in my case, I think it's probably because it's maybe the ROM I've got, or it's playing because it's playing on my laptop. Generally, I can't play through that. I can't just go out a door. It generally just goes black screen if I do that, so I have to save and just restart it, which is fine. It only takes a couple seconds longer, so we can power through it. And now, hopefully, to finish off, we can maybe sneak an extra encounter or two. I'll push it forward. I'll push the time back, or not forward. I'll push the time back if we can get an extra wee encounter or two. So we're on Route 47 here. And we should have a battle here, but I think I'm going to try and sneak by if I can, just to get the encounter. We'll come back and battle this man. We can get an encounter here in the cliff cave. Here we go. What do we have? Ooh, now this could be two. Oh, it can. It's level 20. Oh, I was just about to say that could be two Pokemon added to the. Bug resists grass, so but let's see what it says. Hopefully it doesn't kill. Okay. Now, I was just about to say you could get two Pokemon for that, but I've since realised can't Thunder Wave because it's ground type. Can't do anything. Let's just go for some Pokeballs. Because Nincada, when it evolves into Ninjask, but at level 20 it also evolves as part of that evolution. A Shedinja kind of like shows up in your team in an extra slot and uses up a Pokeball. So that would have been quite cool, but I'm pretty sure it's only specifically at level 20. I don't think if it evolves at level 21 that would happen. So in that case, just because I know it's going to evolve into Ninjask, which is a Bumblebee, we're going to call it nice and basic. Buzz the Nincada. Now let me note that down while I remember. Now there is also another place we can get an encounter here, which would be Route 47. We are gonna go for a quick surf on the water. Ooh. Okay, right, okay. Thought I heard something different there. Now this could be a very interesting replacement for a Pokemon. So I'm going to go for Stomp here. We're not going to be using Stab. I think, actually, does Electric, let me quickly look, does Electric resist Grass? I should probably know that. I can't think of it if it does. Where can I swear I've got a tab open for. I do. Does Electric resist Grass? Let's see. Apologies for not doing this quickly. I just want to make sure that we get this. So no, it's not. Okay, it doesn't resist. It's okay. So it's not worth trying to do that because it's although it's strong, it's got a weaker defense. So let's just go for Stomp. It's not Stab. Oh, it probably would have taken a Razor Leaf, no bother then. Okay. Right, now we know I'm going to swap out here because I know that in Gen 4 you can paralyze an electric type. I'm gonna go for the paralysis here. I know it's got better. I'm just seeing the stats and stuff here. It should have a better special defense, and it resists electric, so we could no. Now it's just try to roar there. I don't know if it's worth. If we know it's going to roar, I think it's worth just trying to throw. We're just going to go for it. We're just going to go for it because we know that it's going to try and. We know that it's going to try and roar. It's paralysed. Okay, that's good. This would be a really good addition to the team, and it's breaking out straight away. We may need to get into the red. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. Try and get it down a little bit. Okay, we're in the red. It's paralysed. Good. No, I think another thunder shot would maybe take it out. So we're gonna just go for it. Not even a shake. Not even a shake. Okay, it's just going for a bite. That's fine. That's fine. It's not even shaking once. Ah! Oh, and a sad note to finish on. Well, we're unfortunately not adding a Raikou to the team, but it was fun trying to catch it, at least. Let me just note that down. Sad finish, but I suppose that's the way the game is played sometimes. On that note, like I said before, I'm not going to promise anything. All I hope is that I can get some videos out to you, and hopefully I can find the time to get some form of, I suppose, consistency. But it's been a pleasure to be back on the Nuzlocke. I have been KDP. This has been Bang Average Gaming's Pokemon Soulsilver randomised Nuzlocke. I hope you enjoyed that it's back, and it's been a pleasure to do it again. See you in the next one. Bye.